All right, guys. Now, letting you guys know, I do got 4 mags. This is how I practice. I got busting balls in them, so it's harder for me to see when I pick them up. I got these 3 and the one in my Byrna. What I like to do is have someone else preload these for me. This way, I don't know how many rounds. Might be 1, might be 5. Easier for me to be prepared when my adrenaline is pumping. Because it will be pumping if you have to pull it out. There's no denying it. So here we go. What's up, guys? So today I'm gonna make a little video. One of you requested that I show more or less how I conceal carry and how I would do it if I was in public, just for safety. And there's gonna be a lot of people, trolls and everything on YouTube, you guys. They're gonna be talking about, you know, he don't know what he's talking about, blah, blah, blah. Well, I do know what I'm talking about, so that's that. And one more thing I want to add to you guys. Don't let these Facebook groups and everyone else try to persuade you away from my channel. Because, you know, I have people on there and they're telling me this stuff. So, and if it keeps happening, I am going to drop their names. I'm going to throw their names out there. So, you know, 2 can play that game is the way I say it. See it? 2 for 1 right there. So, it's all good. I ain't tripping. So, how I like to carry is I got my Shadow defensive holster right there. It's very comfortable. I have this on me all the time. If I'm in public and if there was ever an altercation, for one thing, you're not really going to know. You're not going to know until it happens, you guys. Don't let no one tell you different. I know better. I'm from the streets. I know better. Ask anyone that's real. Go on the Big C channel. I'm going to drop his name purposely because he makes good points. He does security. Ask him. Ask him how fast a fight will start. He'll tell you. Half the time, you're not even going to know what's going to happen until it happens. But anyway, back to the video. If someone came at me and they were in my face arguing and I wanted to de-escalate it, you know, in this day and age, all you got to do is, you know, go like this and back up. You know, they're gonna start thinking. They're gonna fucking think. I don't care how big and bad they are. You know, unless they're an actual gangbanger from the 90s, a real gangbanger, not one that just backs off, a wannabe gangbanger. There are no real gangbangers today, you guys. The only ones that are real gangbangers that are still around and grew up in the 80s, 90s, OGs. They're the real ones. These new ones, they're send-offs, man. They're not shit. But point is, I'm gonna go over some shooting drills. Not really drill, just how I do it to give you guys an idea. Using the Shadow defensive holster, which I highly recommend, you guys. And that's what we're gonna do. So here we go. So how I like to practice is like this. This is how I do it. It's up to you guys. I like to practice motions with that. In case someone did come up and try to swing at me and I dodged them, I can make them back off like that. And then And this another reason thing, guys. This is why I like the Byrna. You don't need a twist shit. That twist shit will get you fucking killed. You notice I'm always focusing my eyes on that person who I, at this point, is a threat that I am shooting at. Whether it's pepper or kinetic. I'm teaching my brain to react by feeling in motion so that I, in the heat of a moment, emergency situation, I don't go to misreach. If that makes sense to you guys. And I just like to take a minute and just move it around. This is what I do. It looks stupid, but trust me, it trains your brain. Just to kind of mimic if I'm minding my own business in my yard or something and someone comes up and pushes me from behind. This is why I like the Byrna, you guys. You don't need 40, 50 joules. You need reliability within a second. Within a second. You need one hand free and one hand for that if all else fails. Also, what I like to do is if I think there's a threat, and by the way, guys, always wear an extra size. If you wear a large, wear extra large if you're concealed carrying. It makes it more bulky, less noticeable. It's an old law enforcement tactic. They still do it today. And when I'm walking, if I think there's a weird person approaching me, I just simply go like this. Because you know what? There's another nice thing about a Byrna. They don't know. They think your hand's in your pants. So you can easily, you notice I got my hand free. I can just be like this. They don't know no better. And next thing you know, if I have to, see how fast I'm paying attention to this while my eye is on a target. There was only 2 shots in that one. See, I stumbled there because I'm looking at the camera and my eyes are already trained to keep focus on target, to look forward. My brain can't react now. When I look at the camera trying to holster it, my body language in my brain neurologically is telling me from practicing, the motions are set in my brain pre-programmed to easily pull it out and look, keep my eyes on target. I'll do that here so you guys can, this video may be a little hard to see, so you probably have to watch it on a tablet or a TV or something, but my point is, my eyes are there. If I got to pull it out and I don't need to use it, you see my eyes are there. My brain is programmed that way. Now, to give you guys an example here, and what I do too is I tuck my shirt in here. Just keeps this from sweat. And yet, it hangs in the sides and back. Now, I'm going to look at the camera, guys, and you're going to see how my brain can't react as good as I already got it pre-programmed to. Now, I'm going to look right at you guys. Pulling it out's easy. But when I'm looking at the camera, it's hard. I stumble with it. But when I'm looking at my target and I'm pulling it out on, I can easily holster it back. Because I got my brain neurologically programmed to movement. This is why I tell you guys, keep your eyes on target. Practice. Dry fire. Don't even have CO2 in there. Practice. Once your brain gets programmed to it, it'll come natural. I know. I had to go through hours of this shit. It's that easy when you program your brain, you guys. The more you do it, the faster it gets. And what's nice, why I like to have the tack light on here, you guys, especially for at night, if you think there's a threat, it's real easy. Real easy. Hopefully this video gives you guys an idea how I like to train, how I was taught to train. And that's with the real firearm. And also same can go for less lethal. Try it. Always keep your eyes on a target. And That's going to help you guys. Train your brain too. See, I'm looking at the camera. I can't do it. Can't do it when I look at the camera. And what's nice too, another thing, you guys, if you use your tack light on there, on the flashlight, one, it blinds them. Two, if there's multiple threats, always back up as you're shining the light in their eyes. It slows them down, gives you the upper advantage to draw space. So if there was a few people coming at me and they're stupid enough to announce it and spread out around me, first thing I'm going to do is go like this, announce, nonverbal, by having my hand like this, just enough where it's visible, but they can't see, screws. And if they advance towards me, I'm going to back up and blind them as a warning. I hope this video helps you guys. Let me know what you think. And like, share, subscribe, leave those comments. I'm going to be doing some more videos soon, guys. Starting tomorrow, some videos will be private, only for subscribers view. So it's up to you guys. You want to subscribe, but if you are one of the few that are listening to these other idiots in Facebook chat, them saying I don't know what I'm talking about, then you know what? Go ahead and take their advice and, well, I watch these guys. I don't subscribe to them, but I'm not going to drop names right now, but some of them are just idiots. I don't think they honestly have ever been in a real fight in their life. A street fight from the streets. I'm not talking about a little bar fight, push and shove shit. I'm talking about a real fight against gang members, how they operate, how they surround you. There's some instances where there's 5 of them, and before you know it, they're all around you, 360. What do you do then? Are you going to have time to take 2 hands and start twisting your thing? They're going to kick that thing out of your hand. You're fucked. How are you going to fight 5 people? The Byrna will give you the upper advantage. And I'm looking at the camera and my muscle memory is not working. So, I mean, that just proves my point, you guys. If they run around you real quick and they don't know you're concealing that, and you pull that out and they ain't got shit, you can easily, and they're going to spread out more. And if you pop 1 or 2 in the face, I guarantee the rest of them are going to take the fuck off, or they're going to be attending to their buddy if they're their real friend. It's just that simple, you guys. All right, guys, a little bonus footage for you there. That fast, you guys seen how fast I was drawing. Practice, like I tell you guys, most of these shots are all center mass. Except when I was turning around angles. But if that was pepper, closer up to the face, the more it's going to fly upward. So, and even if it was here, you guys, that's around your, right around your 2nd and 3rd rib. Believe it or not, that'll fucking hurt. And that's close enough to the throat. That's going to really sting you. So, and you know, the person's arm. So, something to think about.